It is extremely evident that compliance plays a large role in our society today. According to Merriam-Webster, the term compliance refers to the act or process of complying to a desire, demand, proposal, or regimen. Basically, it means giving in to someone else's opinion. An example of compliance taking place in my shoes at the individual level was when this past summer I had an argument with my mother in regards to what I should major in at college. Everybody in my immediate family had majored in business before me, and she wanted me to do the same and follow in their footsteps. Although, as a freshman, I took a lot of introductory courses in business, and I was not interested in the subject, and I also did not do as well as I would have liked to. I told my mom that I did not want to major in business, and despite after many arguments, my mother eventually complied with my decision. I decided to major in communications. This picture below shows me in Bitmoji form at Susquehanna Hall, which is the communication building on campus. America coming to terms with Donald Trump being the president is another example of compliance at the local level. When Donald Trump was first elected, there was an immense amount of outcry from the majority of the citizens in the United States. Despite winning the election, people disliked the man greatly and did not trust Donald to run our country. While many people still feel this way, a good amount of people have moved on and complied with him being president. Due to the fact that there is nothing we can do to stop his presidency, and we might as well support the president and hope he does good for our country, as opposed to continuously hating on him. For example, Kevin Plank, the CEO of Under Armour, recently came out and said that in a business sense, Donald is an asset to our country. The picture that I have put in the iMovie displays people's opinions on Donald 3 months ago to their opinion now. They have calmed down quite a bit. Compliance can also be seen in the stories we went over in class. In the story of the tattered hood, or the goat rather, the king and queen have differing opinions on the morals of starting a family and what the correct way to raise a child actually is. The king does not really understand the whole idea of having a child. In his opinion, the correct way to get a child would be to go to the countryside and find a baby. Obviously, the queen does not agree with the king. In the eyes of the queen, having a baby natural is ideal. She wants to have a child because she would enjoy scolding it and helping the child make the right decisions. After watching her friends raise their own child, she wanted to follow in their footsteps and help raise her own. Eventually, the couple realizes the contribution of their opposites, and they appreciate the powerful differences, and eventually, they come together and comply with each other's decisions and have a baby successfully. In conclusion, it is extremely obvious that the theme of compliance is a relevant one in my life, our society as a whole, and the stories that we have discussed in class. Thanks for listening.